Hello, Debbie here. Welcome to another video. Today I have an unboxing from a new to me shop, and that is Beach City Boutique, and they are out of Florida, so that is really cool. And I'm going to unbox this gorgeous diamond painting with you. And then also I have completed a section and I want to show you at the end what that looks like. So stay tuned and you can see the drills on the canvas. I'm going to turn you around and let's get started. Here is the box for Beach City Boutique. And it doesn't say Beach City Boutique on here. Up at the top here, it just says Forest Joy Diamond Painting. It comes with a basic toolkit. And it does come with a sticker sheet, which I'm so excited for because there's 110 colors in this. Which, that's a lot of colors. It also comes with an inventory sheet, which will definitely help if I decide to put this in my Elizabeth Ward container. It will tell me the quantity so I can estimate which size containers that I need. With this being 110 though, I don't think I'm going to do that just because it will be at least 2 trays and I don't like to do that unless I just absolutely have to. Here is a short photo, very small photo. I'm going to put one of these will go in my logbook. The other one I'm going to put into my containers. And what I'll actually do is I'll put, before I put in the logbook, I will use the photo here because it's on a sticker sheet. I will just cut this out and I'll put this with my extras under in my project bag. And then once I'm done, I will take this and put it onto my logbook. I've got a lot to do on my logbook for all these 26, but I am really excited for it. I do like the fact that this is individually cut. It's hard to see, but it's individually cut, so I can just pull one of these off. You could even work out of baggies on here because these are closable and these are sealable, but I cannot work out of baggies, especially with 110 of these. So I will go ahead and kit this up. The name of the canvas is Mermaid Journal. It is by Kelly Rains, and it is a 60 by 60 centimeter, and this is a square drill canvas. There are some special drills. If you see all this yellow here highlighted, those are all specials. There's 18 special drills, and this is a lot of color for 60 by 60. So this is going to be heavy on the confetti, but I'm okay with it as long as it is confetti that makes the canvas pop and look better. If it doesn't, if it is just confetti to be confetti, that's going to have a problem with it. But I'll see once I get into here. So let's look at our toolkit. Okay, we have a squishy that you can put on the end of your pen, make your hands feel a little better. You do have a single placer on one end here. There is a multi here. I think this is about a 6 or it's a 7. 7 there. We do have some wax here. And we also have a 2 placer that's here. We have some pokey stabby tweezers. Just some plain black tweezers. So those are really good. I do keep those. And then we have a tray. So on the drills, I normally don't go through all the drills. With it being 110, that's a lot. So I am just going to show you what the color palette looks like on here. I'm going to open up the special drills. We're going to look at the canvas, and then we're going to locate these drills. So I'm going to get the canvas. I'm going to go ahead and get these out, and then we're going to take a look. Okay, I cannot get all of the canvas on my table, so I'm going to do a B-roll so you guys can see it. It is scalloped on the edges and sewn to prevent fraying. I also like how it almost looks like washi, but it's not. It's actually printed directly onto the canvas on the edges, so that makes it really pretty. It does have the sticky that does go over, unfortunately. So, and that's nothing unusual. So I will have to put some washi down. At the bottom, it says Mermaid's Journal. It tells us who the artist is, Kelly Rains, Sparkle with Beach City Boutique, and then it gives us Beach City Boutique's website, and I'll put that below as well. It is very colorful. Some of these symbols I am not used to. I haven't seen some of these before, which is interesting. I'm going to have to use a light pad on this because of, especially on the mermaid with her tail, it is very dark, and that's something I'll just have to be really careful of. And with it being this small of a canvas with this many colors, I am a little nervous just because there's going to be some difficulty, I think, reading some of these symbols, but we'll see. But I love her hair, and I like the books behind her. I think that is really cool. And then I love to journal, so I thought that was like really, that's going to look really good in my craft room once I do complete this. I do like how the flowers are on the sides. I've already mentioned the sides, but I do like how that is. There's a lot of greenery on here. With it being so many special drills, I don't think I'm going to add any, and I really don't want to anyway, because I like to see how this comes out without me adding any enhancements, but we'll have to take a look at that. I also like the butterflies. Everything in here speaks to me, so I am really looking forward to getting started on this one. And I'll just put this in my wheel, and once the wheel brings this one up, then I'll work on a row and then go to the next one. Here are all of our specials. I think I said 15 at first, but there are 18. And the static on this canvas, guys, is going to be unreal. I can see it now. I'm just going to show you these. I'm not going to go through and show you where all of these are, because I was going to, and I think I'm just going to have a really hard time looking for it. But once I start working on this, then I can give you a better indication of where all of these are. There are some more than others. A lot of purples. I love purple. It does give us the 60 by 60 on here. It also says this is AB 741. I don't think that means anything. I thought it did, but it does not. Let's see. This here, the top where it has BCB and then it has 16-2S. The 16-2, it's either an S or 5. That tells us that is this canvas. If you want to keep your drills separate from your canvas, I am kitting this up immediately, so I am not concerned. I am concerned about all this static. I'm going to show you too what I am going to be using for this, and then I will have a project bag that I'm going to put the overages in. I'm going to be using this flat. This is part of my Art Dot, my large, extra large Art Dot case that has 2 others of these. So I will be able to have plenty of room to put this in. I wanted something smaller so I could actually take it with me when I'm going out of town, because it's a good size for that when we're going on vacation. But with this, it's not going to happen. And I kind of even want something even smaller. So I will also put on here, this is where I will put one of the pictures, so I'll know what this is. And then all the overages I want to put in my project bag. So I'm going to kit this up, and then I'm going to come back and show you what the drills look like in the containers. I'm also going to do a small section of this diamond painting so that I can also say that it's a whip going towards my 26 for 26. And I also want to give you my thoughts on the drill field. Okay, you guys, Mermaid Journal is finally kitted up. The static really was not that bad. I was rather impressed. I was able to get all of the drills in this flat along with all of the extras, and I just went ahead and put the extras at the bottom here. I did use washi because I'm not sure if these stickers are going to be hard to remove. I don't think that they are, and even the washi is starting to pull up on some of these. Some of my washi is really old, and I need to go through it and determine what is still good and what I need to replace. But anyway, I think that this will work fine. Here's the thumbnail again. I start at the bottom here. I'm going to show you this one section that I did. I am also using, for release paper, Keeper of the Glow by Anna Jensen. This is a 4x4, and I did get it in matte thick, and this is from Bee's Crafty Corner. I do have a row of the release paper on here. I think it turned out really pretty of how this is going to look on this canvas. What I really wanted to show you guys is this one 4x4 section. I am very impressed so far with Beach City Boutique. And here is an up close. That is absolutely stunning. I just love how the squares fit in perfectly. But let me tell you, this, raise the plastic up so you can actually see how beautiful that it looks. This was confetti heavy. I mean, it was not just a little bit of confetti. This took me hours to do. But look how gorgeous that this has turned out. I'm not going to add any extra enhancements to this, but look how beautiful that this is. It just blends in so perfectly. I'm going to bring you up some more just so you can see. Look at that drill field and look how shiny. Oh, I missed one right there. I just noticed that there's one that's missed over here, but that's okay. I will put that in. I may have fell off, but anyway, I am loving how this looks. And on this one, whenever the wheel does choose this one, I don't think I'll be able to work on a full row at a time because it will take way too long. But I definitely will be ordering again from Beach City Boutique. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for joining me. And until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye!